Have you ever woken up exhausted, even more tired than the night before? You might think it's just age, but what if the real problem is your kidneys? These two small organs keep you alive. They filter toxins. They balance fluids. They protect your body every single day. And yet, they can fail in silence. No pain, no clear warning, until suddenly it's dialysis, or even transplant. Every year, millions of Americans discover this too late, and once kidneys reach that stage, there's no going back. But there is hope. Dr. Mark Ellis, a leading kidney health expert, says small daily changes can protect your kidneys. They can even restore strength before permanent damage sets in. In this video, you'll learn 7 proven methods to cleanse and detox your kidneys. Simple, natural, backed by science. And don't miss the 7th method. It's the one most people ignore. But it could be the key to saving your kidneys. So if you value your energy, your freedom, and your future, stay with me. This isn't just another health video, it's a lifeline. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to care for your kidneys before it's too late. The very first and most powerful way to cleanse your kidneys is shockingly simple. Stay hydrated. It sounds obvious, but here's the truth. Most people are walking around every single day slightly dehydrated, and they don't even realize it. Let me share a quick story. One of Dr. Mark Ellis's patients, a retired carpenter in his late 60s, kept complaining about fatigue and headaches. He thought it was just part of getting older. But after a simple test, Dr. Ellis found that his kidneys were under stress because he was barely drinking 3 cups of water a day. When the man started drinking consistently, just plain water, not sodas or energy drinks, his energy returned, his headaches eased, and his kidney markers actually improved. Science backs this up. On average, your body expels about 6 cups of urine daily. If you're producing far less, it's a warning sign your kidneys aren't getting the support they need. And urine color is another red flag. Clear to light yellow is healthy, but dark yellow means your kidneys are fighting hard without enough backup. Dehydration also brings on dizziness, dry mouth, and fatigue, symptoms people often mistake for something else. Now you might ask, so how much water should I drink? The old rule says 8 glasses, but the real answer is more personal. Your body will tell you through your urine color and energy levels. That's why Dr. Ellis urges his patients not to count cups, but to watch for these signs and adjust daily. Staying hydrated is like giving your kidneys a fresh river to filter instead of a muddy swamp. It makes their job easier, reduces the risk of stones, and helps toxins leave your body faster. But just knowing this isn't enough, because there's another hidden factor that quietly damages your kidneys, even when you're drinking plenty of water. And it's sitting right in almost every meal you eat. Drinking more water gives your kidneys a river to work with, but if that river is loaded with salt, you're still in danger. Sodium is the silent saboteur. It hides in your favorite snacks, your canned soups, and even so-called healthy frozen meals. Let me tell you about a woman named Rachel, 58 years old. She prided herself on drinking 2 liters of water every single day, yet her blood pressure kept climbing and her kidneys showed early signs of stress. The culprit? A diet full of processed foods. Her breakfast sandwich alone had more than half the sodium she should eat in an entire day. Once she cut back on packaged meals and replaced them with fresh ingredients, her blood pressure dropped, her swelling eased, and her kidney numbers stabilized. The science is crystal clear. The average American consumes around 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, over 1,000 milligrams more than recommended. A high sodium diet forces your kidneys to dump calcium into your urine, raising the risk of kidney stones. It also stiffens and damages the arteries that supply blood to the kidneys. Over time, this relentless pressure can push your kidneys toward failure. So what's the solution? It's not about eating flavorless food. It's about choosing wisely. Cook fresh whenever possible, use herbs and spices instead of the salt shaker, and watch out for hidden sodium in bread, sauces, and deli meats. Even small swaps, like replacing canned soup with homemade, can make a massive difference for your kidneys. But only focusing on salt still won't protect you completely, because there's another layer to kidney health. What you put on your plate, the fresh foods, fruits, and omega-rich proteins, can either fuel your kidneys with healing power or slowly tear them down. And this is where the real transformation begins. Cutting back on salt removes a threat, but what you add to your diet can be just as powerful. Food is not only fuel, it's medicine. Your kidneys respond directly to the nutrients you feed them. Take apples, for example. Dr. Mark Ellis often reminds his patients of the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." But for your kidneys, this is more than a cliche. Apples are loaded with antioxidants and fiber that fight inflammation, and inflammation is one of the biggest hidden drivers of kidney decline. Let's look at a real case. Michael, a 62-year-old teacher, had borderline kidney function. Instead of jumping straight to supplements, his doctor encouraged him to shift his diet. More apples, more leafy greens, and fatty fish rich in omega-3s. Within months, his lab results showed less protein leaking into his urine, a direct sign that his kidneys were under less stress. Science supports these choices. Leafy greens like kale and spinach provide vitamin C, K, and magnesium, which improve circulation to the kidneys. Sweet potatoes in moderate portions deliver fiber and beta-carotene without spiking blood sugar. And omega-3 fatty acids from fish have been proven to lower the risk of end-stage renal disease and even slow its progression. So the solution is simple. Build your plate around fresh, colorful foods and keep processed meals to a minimum. Your kidneys will thank you every single day. But food is only part of the story. For centuries, people have turned to another natural ally to heal the body. An ally that comes in a warm cup and has been used in every culture to cleanse from the inside out. And yes, it has powerful benefits for your kidneys too. Food nourishes your kidneys, but sometimes the simplest healing comes from what you drink. Herbal teas have been trusted for thousands of years, not just for relaxation, but for cleansing the body in ways modern medicine is only beginning to confirm. Dr. Mark Ellis recalls a patient named Linda, age 65, who struggled with recurring kidney stones. She was tired of pain and tired of endless prescriptions. When she began drinking nettle leaf tea and dandelion tea daily, simple, natural remedies, her symptoms improved dramatically. Her urine became clearer, her bloating decreased, and she went over a year without another painful stone. The science backs this up. Nettle leaf tea is rich in antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, one of the kidney's worst enemies. Dandelion tea works as a gentle diuretic, encouraging the kidneys to flush out waste more efficiently. And turmeric tea, packed with curcumin, reduces inflammation that can silently damage filtration over time. Studies even suggest these teas may lower the risk of stone formation by keeping minerals balanced in the urine. You don't need fancy blends or expensive products. A warm cup once or twice a day can calm your body, lower inflammation, and give your kidneys a detoxifying boost. And unlike sugary sodas or energy drinks, these teas support instead of strain your system. But here's the catch. Even with herbal teas on your side, your kidneys can't thrive without a steady supply of certain key nutrients. These nutrients act like the fuel and repair kit for your filtration system, and missing them can undo all your progress. So let's uncover the vitamins and supplements that every kidney truly needs. Even with the right foods and teas, your kidneys still rely on certain nutrients to function at their best. Think of vitamins and supplements as the small tools that keep the filtration system running smoothly. Without them, the machinery can wear down faster than you expect. Dr. Mark Ellis shares the story of John, a 70-year-old who suffered frequent kidney stone attacks. He was already drinking plenty of water and watching his diet, but the stones kept coming back. After testing, his doctor recommended vitamin B6, which helps reduce calcium oxalate, the mineral responsible for most kidney stones. Within months of adding it, John's stone frequency dropped dramatically and his pain finally eased. Science confirms this benefit. Vitamin B6 lowers oxalate levels in the urine, reducing the chance of stone formation. Other powerful allies include N-acetylcysteine, which shields kidneys from oxidative stress, and resveratrol, which improves blood flow. Moringa provides natural anti-inflammatory compounds, while probiotics support gut balance, indirectly easing the kidney's workload. And vitamin D, often overlooked, plays a crucial role in regulating calcium and phosphorus, two minerals tied directly to kidney health. But here's the important part. Supplements aren't one size fits all. Your dosage, your health history, and even your medications matter. That's why Dr. Ellis always advises patients to check with their doctor before starting new supplements. It's the safest way to tailor support to your unique needs. Still, even if you take the right vitamins, there's a hidden danger that can undo all your progress. It's a modern trap millions fall into every day, thinking they're making a healthier choice. But in reality, it's a ticking time bomb for the kidneys. And you might be drinking it right now without even realizing. You've cut down on salt, added fresh foods, sipped healing teas, and even chosen the right supplements. But what if the very healthy swaps you made are quietly damaging your kidneys? That's the trap of artificial sweeteners. Meet Karen, a 61-year-old grandmother who proudly gave up soda years ago. She switched to diet drinks, thinking she was protecting her weight and her health, but over time she noticed her appetite growing, her waistline expanding, and her blood sugar creeping upward. When tests came back, her doctor warned her that her kidneys were showing early signs of strain, despite her best intentions. The hidden culprit? The packets of Splenda and Equal she used every single day. Science has revealed the same pattern. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose, saccharin, and aspartame trick the brain, altering taste buds and increasing cravings. Instead of helping with weight loss, they often lead to overeating and metabolic stress. Studies link them to higher risks of type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and yes, chronic kidney disease. The kidneys, already responsible for filtering waste, must now deal with these synthetic compounds, which can worsen their decline over time. So what's the alternative? Choose natural sweeteners like raw honey, pure maple syrup, or agave nectar, but always in moderation. Even better, retrain your taste buds to enjoy foods with less sweetness overall. Your kidneys will feel the difference, and so will your energy levels. But here's the real twist. Even if you avoid artificial sweeteners completely, your kidneys may still struggle if toxins and waste have already built up deep inside. That's why one final method, rarely practiced but incredibly effective, can act like a reset button for your entire renal system. And this last step might be the one that determines whether your kidneys stay strong or slowly shut down. You've learned how water, food, teas, and smart choices protect your kidneys day after day. But sometimes your body needs more than routine care. It needs a reset. That's where the 2-day kidney cleanse comes in. Dr. Mark Ellis describes it as giving your kidneys a weekend spa treatment. For 48 hours, you strip away heavy, processed foods and focus only on what nourishes your renal system. Fresh juices rich in antioxidants, cleansing herbal teas, smoothies with leafy greens, and anti-inflammatory foods like berries and cauliflower, all designed to lighten the load on your kidneys and let them flush out built-up toxins. One patient, Samuel, age 67, decided to try it after years of swelling in his legs and fatigue that water alone couldn't fix. By the end of 2 days focused on kidney-friendly meals and teas, his bloating eased, his energy lifted, and he felt like he'd pressed a reset button inside his body. While his doctor reminded him this wasn't a cure-all, it gave his system the breathing room it desperately needed. Now let's be honest. The National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health says there's limited clinical proof for short cleanses, but the anecdotal evidence is powerful, and when combined with long-term healthy habits, many patients report real, noticeable improvements. The key is safety. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you already have kidney disease or other medical conditions. Think of it this way. You wouldn't drive your car for years without ever giving it a tune-up. Your kidneys, which filter 50 gallons of blood every single day, deserve the same attention. A short cleanse can be that tune-up, helping restore balance and vitality. But even this isn't the full story, because at the end of the day, the real secret isn't just about quick fixes. It's about building daily habits that stack up into lifelong kidney protection. And that's exactly what we'll tie together in the conclusion, along with the one message I want you to carry long after this video ends. So here's the truth. Protecting your kidneys doesn't have to be complicated. Even small changes like drinking more water, cutting back on salt, and choosing fresh foods can add up to a powerful shield for your health. What matters most is consistency, because every single choice you make today shapes your energy and independence tomorrow. If this video gave you even one idea you're ready to try, do me a favor. Save this video so you can come back to it anytime. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss the latest medical insights and kidney care tips we share every week. I read your comments, and your stories inspire others more than you realize, so drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. Remember, your kidneys are working for you every minute of every day, silently keeping you alive. When you choose to care for them, you're not just protecting an organ, you're protecting your